Back after this. Okay. Back after this.
I was actually sitting front row with Archie and his wife.
Okay.
And Eli, he goes and completes that third down pass, and Archie couldn't believe it. I said, Archie, he's been making these throws all year long. What are you? I mean, obviously he's emotionally invested, but no, I was sitting with the family, and it was a tremendous event. I had great seats.
Yeah.
Dog was actually It was funny. Dog called me. Dog was all the way in the upper deck. I couldn't believe it. I mean, he works for the fan for all this long. They got him in the upper deck.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it. But no, I was sitting there. A-Rod and J-Lo were behind us. And it's funny. Now I see that they broke up. They was arguing the entire time.
You know about that, right? You know about when they were gonna break up, right? Did
I had no idea. No.
Yeah. No, I'm not, because Mike Francesa would. He's a type. He's the type like we were talking about off air. He's the type to say that the Wilpons, he'd be like, okay, I did it with them last night, and they asked me. I asked them, I'm like, are you guys gonna sell? They told me no way. So Mike, when you call me from Westchester and you tell me that they're gonna sell, they're not gonna sell, okay?
What was the recent clip that's going around again on Funhouse?
Oh,
Fuck.
it's two of them.
Is it Mad Dog? I thought it was Mad Dog.
No. It's two clips. It's one where Mike has absolutely not watched a second of Maryland versus Florida State in the tournament from a couple years ago.
No,
I didn't.
First off, he thinks Maryland's in the ACC.
Yo, so the guy's like,
It's unbelievable.
Like, okay, he's going through the March Madness bracket, and this is like old Mike, like he's not watching college basketball anymore. So he's
This is
like,
2017, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, he's like, okay, we got Maryland against Florida State. So this is gonna be round 2. They played, and then he's like, oh, they didn't play. Okay, So Maryland, very well coached team.
He doesn't mention anybody. He just says
he is just splittering bullshit,
literally
for 5 minutes.
And then the second best one was John Thompson Jr. gets fired from Georgetown, and they're talking about who's possibly going to be the next head coach. And a caller says, "What do you think about Patrick Ewing?" And he goes, "Absolutely no shot."
That's it, bro. He'll fucking shoot you down immediately.
Yeah,
bro. You're an idiot.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a fool. Just another fool.
But dude, I mean, there's nobody like him.
Yeah.
Yo,
you guys are making me miss him.
Just talking about
Yo,
this
it's a
right
fact.
now.
Even though you love to shit on the guy and everything, but WFAN is just not the same at all without him. I mean, just
I'm not a big fan of
even when he's spot on and ripping somebody, you love it. Even when you're like, wow, this guy sounds like it's almost Colin Cowherd stupid.
Yeah.
You love it. It's just something about the guy. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Like I said, I'm not a fan of really Craig Carton and Evan Roberts. I know they're going to SNY, and I'm supposed to be a fan because they're gonna do Met stuff.
It's different.
But I don't know. I
think Carton is a total tool bag.
I think they're forcing it, bro. I think they're forcing it, trying to be like too. Craig Carton doesn't know shit about sports.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know.
I miss Beningo, dude.
Yes, Joe Beningo.
Dude, it wasn't until recently where I realized how much I missed that guy.
Yeah.
I missed him during the midday. When he went on to the afternoon drive, I didn't love it.
And he didn't want to be there. In the
Yeah.
drive, but I found comedy in that.
There was nothing better than these two things. One, when I was still in school and I had a class end at like 10:30 in the morning. Just drive home, and it was always like a 30-minute drive home from school.
Oh, the best.
Just had what was it, Joe and Evan on the whole time, and it was always fucking. It just had that feel like, yo, when Joe Beningo was on the radio, it felt like you were in the fucking room with the guy.
Exactly. That's exactly why I like him.
It felt like you were in the room with him.
Bro, you kidding me? We got Lindor, bro. You kidding me, bro? He's gonna be playing shortstop for the New York Mets, bro.
It's just not the same.
Oh, there's a God. There is a God.
Yo, so I was listening on the radio.com app. You could go to like flashback.
Yeah, you can rewind it.
Shit. So there's one that was titled like Feisty Interview with Islanders GM. So
Mad Dog.
Yo, Mad Dog is just straight fucking ripping this dude. Fuck, he's like, let's be real here. Yeah. You have done a terrible job with this team. And the guy's like, Chris, hold on a second. He's like getting mad offended, yo. It is like a fucking top-notch interview.
Have you done a good job or not? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. And then he starts spitting. But the thing about it, you guys are speaking low compared. You're whispering compared to that guy. He's spitting on the mic and he's yelling.
Yo, what about the recent shit with Mad Dog when he went to commercial break and like farted? or he was getting accused.
It wasn't a fart though.
But it was.
He blew his nose.
Yeah, but that
it
was
proven.
funny.
Yeah, it's hysterical.
That
Remember when
was
they got
fucking
Mike with the
funny.
fart, and he's like,
Yeah, and he made like a whole like yo.
dude, they wrote about it in Newsday.
Yo, bro, they wrote about it in Newsday. He opened up his show with it. I think.
You know, they said that
well,
I
like-
wanted.
So like the big thing. So like
They
here's
said
like
that I wanted.
here's like something. Yeah, literally. Here's how like radio works, right? You do like they call like the opening monologue, like whatever. Like,
Basically, what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we completely blew the monologue.
this
You're
is
right.
there's no monologue.
Yeah,
to
we
it.
completely blew
So
the
basically, the
monologue
monologue is like what the show is, based off that day, so whatever. That dude literally based it off himself and a story that was written about him,
Yeah.
and he's like, that's why, the NY Post has been in the dirt for years, for years.
Okay. I'm not trying to get too much into politics today. But, dude, if it was up to Mike, dude, he would talk 4 hours of politics
Oh,
and
yeah.
2 hours of sports.
When he got older, yeah.
Oh,
when he got
Mike
older,
is
yeah.
so good at blurring the line too, of being like dabbling onto one side, dabbling onto the other, like
playing-
without really making a strong opinion. Oh
exactly.
man, that's good stuff.
But he's friends with everybody.
Yeah,
So he
Mad
doesn't-
Dog would just rip.
Yeah.
Mad Dog would rip somebody the way Joe Mulaney ripped that referee in 2010.
Yo, that's a great. Is that I don't know if that's podcast
Oh,
worthy.
I'll rip it right on the podcast.
I think say it, but don't say names.
Names?
Just kind of try to say because it's a very good story.
Okay.
All right.
If I have to
try- I'ma
beep
try
out
to-
shit, if I have to like edit it, then
No,
I
I think
will.
I'm going to try to follow without
Yo,
getting
you know
confused.
Mulaney's dad though, right?
Oh, the man.
Okay, yeah,
That's the
absolutely,
man.
absolutely the man.
All right, yeah. So look, Joe Mulaney, absolute legend, friend of the pod.
Yeah, friend of the pod.
Absolutely, friend of the pod.
Yep.
Okay.
What happens is, there's a high intensity 7th grade basketball game going down at
But
the illustrious Roy
Yeah.
W. Brown.
So let's
gym.
just, for those of you that don't know Roy W. Brown Gym, picture like how it is like jam packed tight. So like you can hear everything in there.
Yeah.
You can hear everything in that gym.
Bro, there's not even a fucking sideline in that gym.
Yeah,
dude.
there is no sideline.
You're on the court.
It's like literally the black sideline, and then the person's foot
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
sitting
yeah,
in the
yeah.
stands.
Dude, the
watching.
wall
Yeah.
is out.
Your
Yeah.
foot,
Yeah,
your
literally.
foot is on the line.
There's no
bro.
dude. The corner 3 is out of bounds.
Yeah.
there is no corner 3.
Dude, if you run a 1-3-1 half court trap, there might be 3 points scored in the game.
yeah, absolutely.
Arena basketball. That's what he is.
So before we drift off, I'll give a little description and you hop in when you feel is right. Okay. So from what I've learned from the story is there's a game high intense game, right?
High intensity.
And Sean's a good friend of the pod. He was a very good basketball player back in his heyday.
Yeah, because he was about 50 feet bigger than
Yes,
everybody.
he was like Shaq.
I would say he was.
He was Shaq in middle school.
Yeah, Shaq.
Like you could not stop the dude.
I was gonna say he was like Eddie Curry. That's
Okay.
that's
Okay.
The white Eddie Curry.
So
Fair.
okay, so it's a high intensity game. Now I wasn't there, but I've heard the story so many times. I feel like I was there now. So it's a high intensity game, and the ref is just terrible, right? The ref is just god awful,
Just
and he's
fucking
hearing
blowing
it, and he's hearing it this
Yeah.
whole game. Like they're just yapping at him, right?
Uh-huh.
Mulaney's dad's involved. Everybody
The
else.
ref
is
can't get up
involved.
the court. That's the best part too.
Yeah.
Of
Oh,
course
yeah.
he's not. He's not making any call. He can't get up the court. I mean, for God's sakes, his belly's hanging over his cock. I mean,
Holy
it's
shit.
ridiculous.
He's-
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
guessing. He's guessing,
It's
okay.
classic North Jersey middle school basketball. Give me my $60 referee.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. So now the guy's hearing it all game, and he's probably had enough, right? So now
The fans are chirping at him, or it was the players? It was the fans chirping.
It
at him.
was-
Anybody, because you could, like
Were
I
you-
said,
you were
could
there,
hear, I was
right?
there. You could
Okay.
hear anything in the gym. So he's
Okay,
getting it from
okay.
any angle
So they're chirping
possible.
at him. Okay, they're chirping at him.
So there's somebody in this gym. How would we even describe this? person?
Handicapped.
That's handicapped, right?
No,
So it's
okay.
fucked up, right?
I'm already laughing. That's fucked up. Is that fucked
So listen. So there's somebody
Like
in this.
physically handicapped.
Yes, like physically. Yes, sorry. We should physically handicapped, right?
Okay.
Like they can't whatever. So
Okay.
so this person starts talking shit to the ref now.
Yo, I'm very uncomfortable with the story now.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say this. I don't know if we can say
don't know.
this. We're
Send it.
pushing
You know what?
into-
Here's what I'm gonna say. If you want the story, hit me up on IG and I will tell you.
No, we're gonna say.
No.
If anything, we'll put it on our OnlyFans account.
Okay. You know what?
No,
Let's
we're-
just
we're
tell
in too
Randy.
deep.
No, we'll tell Randy right now, and I'll fucking cut it out, or we're
No,
not posting
we're-
this until tomorrow anyway.
It's a great
So listen. So this handicapped person goes like, "That's a terrible call." That's a terrible call. And the guy stops the game. He's finally had enough. The guy stops the game, yo. And he's like, and then she's like, when are you going to make a good call? And he's like, I'll make a good call when you can walk.
No, we have to keep that.
Yo,
Joe Mulaney.
yo, he went ape shit,
Dude,
dude.
he went.
He was like, what did he just say? And it got quiet. The gym got mad quiet, right? He goes, did he just say what I think he just said?
Tell me he did not just say that.
No.
Everyone's
We
trying to
have
calm
to
him
keep
down,
it.
like,
Yo, I
you
mean-
gotta relax, Joe. And he's like, I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, technically, it's not wrong on us. We're just telling the story, you know?
Dude, and you know what? Like, what an awful thing to say from a referee. You know, like,
I mean, dude, you don't say that.
Dude.
If anything, you stop the game and say, listen, next
Time
quarter-
out. Is it fucked up for me to say that was the only call that ref made without hesitation? That was the quickest fucking call that
You know
guy
when
made.
like I guess you would say like a teacher, like the class is being annoying, but then the one kid that's always annoying finally says something, and then the teacher just spazzes on that person.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened with the ref. Like he was eyeballing that person the whole time, just waiting.
And he was like thinking of what to say, and he probably first thing that hit him was that, and he just fucking nailed it.
Yeah, that was, and I, 7th grade James Leary was like, oh.
That's fucked up.
It is
But
fucked
I
up.
mean, dude, yo, like that is dude, you know.
It's like,
Dude,
like,
a handicapped person should have been like, okay, so never.
But I'll say this
So
about.
you're gonna keep being a shitty ref. So that's what we're gonna come down.
I don't, as far as I know, from like, I don't think that person like really took offense to that comment, right? I mean, maybe they got pissed, but like,
honestly, I don't know.
that's
And
fucking fucked up.
That's great,
I
dude.
just know that, like, it's a story that, unfortunately, is kind of funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's more funny just, like, on just Joe Mulaney's reaction.
I mean, dude,
Sean, when Sean's going to be listening to this and everything, and he's going to be cracking up, and he's just going to go, yeah, it was funny.
and he's also gonna agree. Lappy wasn't there, but he just told it like he was there.
Dude, like, literally, it's just one of those things.
I wonder what Mike Francesa would say now. Okay,
I was there.
Okay,
and
I don't.
sorry.
I don't condone handicapped people, getting disrespected. Okay, back after this.
I actually had great seats to the game in the Royal
Yeah, that's what he would say.
You know, I was actually.
I was on one of the first wrestling mats in the gym.
Yeah.
I had the over. I had the over.
Which I might add, just absolutely won at halftime.
What I have
A
time,
rocking chair win.
because I knew the head coach. He told me there was going to be a good game and great jokes.
I mean, that is a phenomenal.
No, that's a story. We're keeping that.
I'm glad we fucking told you that story.
Dude,
man,
that's great.
was a
That's
good one.
fucking great, bro.
Yeah, that was.
my God.
The blow up was just too
I
funny.
didn't honestly.
Yeah, 'cause-
Honestly, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect.
Yo,
that.
bro, that's why that story's so good, because it comes out of nowhere. But also the part that I thought was so funny when you picture, because you know him, you picture the guy just saying like, "Did he just say what I think he just said?" Dude,
Oh
it
my
sounds
God.
like a WWE like promo.
Oh,
Yeah, literally, it was. Yeah.
That ref is
Couple
lucky.
haters.
Dude, they had couple haters.
Couple haters.
Couple haters.
Yeah, I was watching an Enzo video the other day. You know why? Because that waitress from that one place, like Enzo, like followed her or some shit.
Oh.
So I started looking up like Enzo videos. Cause I was like, yo, I miss Enzo.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Like I don't watch WWE anymore, but like that was one guy that I really fucked with.
He can't.
He got X.
He can't make it
X.
in the WWE though.
He got X.
Just
He's too small.
not even that. The way the business is, like, there's just like this like code of respect, like a baseball unwritten rule of
Yeah,
things and
yeah,
everything
yeah.
like that. And he's not a guy that really paid the same amount of dues and stuff like. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you're like Randy's, like, a diehard like me with wrestling, it's a weird business. And I mean weird in
There's a lot of
nice
unwritten
way,
rules, yeah.
But there's just so much backstage politicking.
Yeah.
And
Oh, absolutely.
I'll kill you
Yeah.
to get to the top, and just if you didn't do it this way, and that way, it's just not going to work out for you.
Exactly.
And it didn't work out for him.
Yeah,
you know,
you got to
And
take your few share.
There's
bumps
so
and
many.
stuff,
There's so many terms that I could use, and everyone, and
It's true.
like the listeners
We
would
can
be
make
like,
we can
all
make
right,
a whole
next.
three. Me and Larry
So,
can make a whole
yeah.
3 podcasts about the weird businesses.
Yeah,
that
But
we
I'll
do.
say this: if
So-
you don't watch WWE, but like you are interested in like the good personality guys, just type in like Enzo Amore and Big Cass was the guy's name.
Big Cass.
Dude, he got called getting over, meaning popular with the fans. Yeah, straight off his personality.
Yo, honestly, that is probably like one of the best guys I've heard on the mic ever.
He was great. He had a great shtick.
The cast,
His shtick was phenomenal. Like the fucking.
But at the same time, things wear thin. You gotta, to be successful in professional wrestling,
after a while.
You have to constantly reinvent yourself.
You have to evolve.
The last thing I'll mention on
that's
this,
the better word.
Two of the greatest people I know in wrestling that have constantly reinvented themselves to stay relevant, Chris Jericho and Matt Hardy.
Yeah, Matt Hardy. Or that's true.
Jericho absolutely too.
Did Cena qualify?
No,
Cena didn't need to.
It's like
he was just getting pushed to the moon.
It's like Randy Orton. Randy Orton character
stays
Randy Orton throughout the years.
Has
but those are like, and I agree. We're spending too much time on WWE right now, so let's.
But Lear's here. This is the only time I could get.
Yeah,
this
but
shit
seriously,
off.
this is like.
This is the only time I could get this shit off. I'm so happy.
It's true though, Matt. Like those guys are two examples of guys that just constantly they're falling off. They're falling. Boom, they come right back up, and they stay.
A lot of guys make the flip from like heel to face, like
that could get tiring. That could, for Big Show, how many times has that guy turned?
I know.
But if look no further than Jericho and Matt Hardy. I mean, you got broken Matt Hardy. You just made the list, Jericho.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hysterical stuff.
Larry hit that shit on the money.
Yeah.
He's absolutely right.
Don't get me started.
Do you guys still watch or no?
Yeah,
I still do. I sprinkle in.
I follow in on everything, and
I'm more. Larry could agree. We're more like behind the scenes guy. Like we would like to see what's happening behind the product.
It's so interesting to me.
Yeah, that's what
I recently I can't get. I'm one of those people that are still stuck in 2007. So I can't get over all the stuff that I used to watch. I love to rewatch it and everything like that. And I listen to a ton of these wrestling podcasts that review pay-per-view. Like I was just listening to a No Way Out 2006 pay-per-view review. I'm a loser.
Me too.
It's what I do.
Me too.
It's what I do.
I like to be suggested. Like, yo, definitely watch this match from blah blah blah. And I would love to just go on the network and just watch it.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best.
See, me and Leary are being big losers.
You guys just reminded me last year. Remember last year WrestleMania was during the pandemic?
Yeah.
It was it hurt my heart.
But the funny thing I want to mention is I don't have the network, so I hit up a girl that I used to talk to, and I asked her if she can give me her network password.
Yeah, and I think
I do remember that.
I do remember that.
Yo, that had to be like a 4-year gap of talk, and then it's, hey, you got WWE Network?
Can you please? I was like, hey, I'm trying to watch WrestleMania. Like, can you hook me up with that network password again?
And then I think me and Leary told you, don't do it.
It's
not worth it.
You don't even worth it. Dude, you don't even watch this shit.
Yeah,
why are you doing
it? You gotta remember though, it was in the heart of the pandemic.
Where there was nothing to watch.
It
was April. It was April 5th and 6th.
I was looking for something.
It was so bad. Yo, around this time last year. I mean, what the
Is it coming up again this year?
What?
Yeah, there's going to be
April?
fans.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be fans.
They're probably doing it in Florida or fucking Texas.
Yeah,
they are. They're doing it in Florida. The same spot they're supposed to do it last year.
UFC is doing a show in Florida, end of April.
In Jacksonville, full fans.
Full stadium, and it's Usman versus Masvidal.
That's going to be a fucking... Yeah.
And it's Masvidal on a full camp
Oh,
now,
my God. I can't wait. That's gonna be nice. No, but a lot of people are saying who gives a fuck. Like Texas Rangers announced they're doing a full capacity stadium. They don't give a shit.
But it's only for the first game. They're
doing
for the first game.
Yeah, and then they're going to 50%. How weird is that?
Yeah, they don't. Give a
that
fuck.
Texas is ass backwards. You could ask my buddy Marfo. Forward, Texas A&M. Texas is ass backwards.
I don't know what. I guess they're trying to bring.
I'm gonna tell you what though. I'll make a bold prediction on this podcast. I say by May or June, we're pretty damn close to full capacity fans at a Met or Yankee.
Oh, there's no prediction, Joe. There's an announcement I will be making right before Memorial Day weekend that COVID is officially canceled.
Oh, well, so that means Leary's bangers are back this summer.
Leary's coming back full strength, and I will not be wearing a mask anymore. Thank you.
Are you gonna be vaccinated?
I should be. I'm actually getting vaccinated this weekend.
Wait, you got signed up already?
On the email sheet? Yeah, I signed up on the one.
But they didn't confirm your appointment yet, did they?
No, but
I signed up too.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna get in, dude. Yo, it's only for people that work there.
Dude, is it bad?
Oh shit! So maybe I'm good then.
Dude, is it bad for me to say that I would definitely get vaccine just to go to the Met game?
Oh my God.
Well, you got. I mean,
go to the Met games without having to do protocol. Obviously,
it's
I don't mind
crazy.
wearing a mask.
I mean,
but
listen, it's crazy that a vaccine has become political in a way.
Oh, it's a
but
joke.
it's almost
just
like,
take
dude,
it.
just do
Just
it.
take
You know what I
it,
mean?
dude.
Honestly,
you know?
I don't overthink politics or nothing like that. That's why I'm like, yeah, the vaccine. Of
I
course.
think I'm honestly
Just take it so we don't got to wear these stupid masks anymore. And I've always warned them. I'm not like one of these, like, I refuse to. No, I mean, I get why you got to do it, but it's just like, enough is enough. I'm breaking out with these things, man. Enough is enough.
It's fucking.
It just stinks, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, and how many chicks have you seen that you're like, oh, yeah, she looks pretty good. You drop some mask for a second, like, oh, come on.
Oh, my God. One of our friends from the pod. And, obviously I'm not going to say no names.
I mean, dude.
Met this girl.
You just dropped a bomb on us here.
One of the friends of the pod. Don't worry about it. One of the friends of the pod met this girl. And, she looked good. She looked great, whatever.
Was that like this past weekend?
No. It's happened a few months back.
Okay.
And he, the girl hit on him, and it went well at the mall. So he goes like, all right, this girl's money. Takes the girl home for, they went out to dinner, whatever, on a date.
Yeah. Right, and she pulls off the mask at the dinner table.
Dude,
missing a chin.
He told me the front was like worse than mine.
Busted.
Yeah, so he said like he skipped appetizers, went to dinner, skipped dessert, paid the check, went home.
And then ghosted?
Because thank God they went into, separate. They met there. So
oh my God, same cars would have been brutal.
Yes, so he literally pulled it was funny, like the little guy in me was like, damn, I feel bad for that girl.
Yeah.
Who really was excited for this date. And
my
boy, because that's my boy, just completely dogged out like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
At the end of the day,
that's how life goes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Don't wear a mask.
I was thinking too.
That's the moral of the story. Don't wear a mask.
One time, I don't want to say catfish because I think catfish is a little strong of a word, but there was like I was chilling with some girl that I met on it was like Tinder or some shit, right? And chilled with her, whatever. And then I was like, yo, like I'm never chilling with this girl again. And I had to figure out a plan to get out, to dip. So I fucking hit up one group chat. I didn't even hit up you guys. I hit up the group chat with my friends from Montclair. I'm like, yo, someone call me and ask me to scoop them or some shit. I was like, I'm gonna put you on speaker. This dude hit me up. He's like, yo, bro, I'm fucking stranded out here. I need you. It's like, yo, I got you. I was like, that's a little extra.
You know what you got?
It's a little extra, but it worked.
You know what you got to do? Because I was watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, and Larry David is trying to get out of a lunch with one of his Hollywood friends, and he couldn't figure it out because he used every excuse in the book, like an emergency, right? So he was like, fuck, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wear Making America Great Again hat. So Larry Davis is wearing the Make America Great Again. And he's the first one at the lunch. And the guy from Hollywood comes in and sees Larry Davis like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And right away, the lunch last 5 minutes, the guy was like, holy shit, I got an emergency on his phone. He's like, I got to go, man. I'm sorry, Larry. We're going to have to reschedule. And Larry Davis is like, yes.
Oh, Larry Davis is the best, man. That's a great show. Curb is great, man.
It's a great show. So now you know, Joe. If you're trying to get out of something,
that's the same episode where he put the hat on when the biker pulled up the side of him, and he's like, "I'm gonna kick your ass," and then he was like, "Oh, sorry," and he put the Making America Great hat.
Yeah,
I need to watch that episode.
All right, just be more careful.
Yeah, so he cuts the biker off, and the biker's like, "What the fuck, you idiot?" And Larry Davis finding his hat in the car. He's like, "Fuck." Puts his hat on. He's like, "I'm sorry, man." And the guy goes like, "Oh, just be more careful driving, man."
Yeah,
so you're saying that the biker was a Trump supporter and was that's
yes.
my friend.
It was stereotyping every situation.
That's why Curb Your Enthusiasm is great because it's the subliminals, but they're not saying it out loud. They're low-key saying it.
Yes. I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's not sharp humor. I don't know the word. It's
I don't know, but it's
underlined humor in a way.
It's fucking so unique, bro. It's so unique. I love it. Man, but yeah, Joe, there you go. That's a drastic option that you could take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that was funny, that Larry Davis shit. So, let's go into our March Madness shit now.
Oh,
Now
wow.
that
Well,
we're-
we actually have an ad
dude,
from our
I
sponsor,
forget-
actually. I got to
Do
read
we-
here. The 2021 NCAA Division I Men's Basketball
There you go.
Championship, presented by Reese's.
You sound like the guy from ESPN.
Soft as a buttercup.
Dude, that's the guy from ESPN right
Yeah,
there.
it's pretty
Dude,
good, right?
For the title.
Toyota, drive smart.
Yes, that's what it is. Exactly, dude.
Yeah, it is time
Dude, so like
for the Final Four.
for the final, dude.
All right, here's what I think is the best way to do it, okay?
Okay.
Because there's a million games, right?
Okay.
So I say first thing we should do, let's find one game that we say, yo, I love this team to win this fucking game. All right? Now, I know you said this because we did your pool.
Yep.
And you got the winner of either Michigan or UCLA. And you were hoping for UCLA.
Yeah.
This guy
Whoa.
thinks Michigan is a lock to win that game.
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
A lock. Okay. I like UCLA, but okay.
Okay, that's fair.
But he hasn't watched a lick of college basketball
No,
this year.
not even a little
So
bit.
you have.
Is there?
Yeah.
You
like
see what was funny about the way you did it, and I feel like I know where you're going, is like you were talking as like someone that knows the schools based off the school's history. You were like, oh, Villanova, like they're always a good team.
Yeah,
in the
like they
tournament.
have a good program,
track record,
a track
yeah.
record that they're not
Right.
they're not gonna be garbage. They're gonna be competitive. You know what I mean?
The thing with Villanova, like that was a good example because Villanova's like kind of ass this year.
Yeah, but
it's
you
they're
know,
It's a
hurt.
down year. For
They're
them.
hurt.
It's a down year.
but that's why I like
They're
the
a fifth
March.
seed. I mean, they're not.
Are they a 5 seed?
Yeah, they're a
Five
five
seed,
seed.
yeah,
They're
five
good.
seed
I mean,
on
they
the
have
right.
some quality
Top
wins. They
right.
just right now Nova's stock is as low as it can get because they just lost Gillespie for the year with a meniscus injury, and they've just lost I think 4 out of their last 5 or something, or 3 out of their last 4.
Wow, yo. So Florida plays against Virginia Tech?
Yeah,
That's
VT,
a good game.
VT all day.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Florida's not bad, though.
You know what? You name me the game. I'll tell you what I think.
All right.
What do you think about Rutgers and
that's a good one.
the Rutgers
So that's
people
actually a
right
great
here, and
great
Clemson.
question. So obviously I'm sure we got a lot of friends of the pod that love Rutgers.
Yeah.
So the funny thing about that is every game the higher seed
Okay.
in Vegas on the sports book is favored, by a couple points or whatever the case is. There's one game though where the Rutgers game, which is a 10 seed versus a 7 seed, where Rutgers is actually favored to win the game, even though that they're a higher seed.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So Rutgers, I think, was a 1.5, Joe?
Yeah, it's like a point and a half.
Over Clemson. Anywhere else you find this, you even the 8-9 games, every 8 seed is favored by a point or two.
Unless you get the blue special.
That blue special, you can
would-
get Joe Sheen's lock of the day plus 48.5.
Like, yo, it would be great to see Rutgers and Syracuse play, but it's not
There's
gonna
no
happen.
way. There's no
It's
way.
not gonna happen.
I don't.
Wait. It's
Wait.
possible.
It's possible, but-
Yes, it is possible.
It's possible, but look at
Here's
here's
why, though.
It'd have to happen in the Sweet 16.
look at West Virginia.
It's
in there,
possible.
dude.
Yeah.
Here's why it's possible.
They gotta go through
I think Houston
They're
is
not-
Houston is very good, but out of all the 2 seeds, I think they're the weakest one. And
like-
Rutgers can beat Houston. Let's be
look.
real. They can.
Like if Rutgers beats Clemson and Rutgers plays Houston, like, dude,
It's possible. I actually got a little stock in Houston this year. I think they can maybe knock it off to the Elite Eight. I think they're really good, and they really ran through the American Conference.
Yo, you see, I also think Syracuse is in a good spot to get 2 wins.
I actually disagree completely. Now, Syracuse is a great tournament team.
What do you think about San Diego? Right, I
San
feel like
Diego
they're
State.
bounced by San Diego.
So what I want you to know is last year, a lot of people aren't taking this into account. There was 2 teams last year that are in the tournament this year that were just as good last year as they were this year. Those 2 teams are Baylor, who's
Nice.
unbelievable again.
Nice.
He's a 1
That's
seed.
my 1
They would have
seed,
been a
baby.
1 seed last year as well. So
Okay.
so technically that's back-to-back 1 seeds,
22
right?
and 2, baby.
And San Diego State was unbelievable last year. So they're following off another year of the same group of guys
Now-
being together.
What makes it tough for me to talk about that game is because San Diego, what fucking conference do they play in?
The Big West.
And who the fuck did they play this year?
Okay, so they play Utah State, who is also in the tournament. They also play Boise State, Colorado State, who's the first 4 out.
Okay, let's be honest. Those teams are no good.
They're not great, but you can also look at some of the other quality
Yo,
games
those
that they had.
West Coast conferences are not good. The Pac-12 fucking
Gonzaga,
sucks.
Gonzaga's conference has, 2
Nobody.
tournament teams and 1 fringe tournament team that didn't make it, had more of a down year this year.
I think the bottom line in this is Gonzaga's going to walk to the Final Four, before they actually get tested. Like, I don't see.
How about this?
With that COVID tested?
What if
or
I told
matchup
you?
tested?
What if I told you that San Diego State, obviously they beat Utah State only once. They beat UCLA by 15 points this year.
UCLA barely made it. They're in a fucking playing game to get into the tournament.
Still, that's a Power 5 win.
Okay.
You know? Look,
I don't know.
Look, here's what it comes down to. Syracuse is always a tough tournament team because
of the zone.
The 2-3 zone.
But they don't have that same length that they used to have in the past.
And Cuse has been abysmal, and I mean abysmal, away from the what's the dome they play in? The Carrier Dome. The Carrier Dome.
But Boeheim's son has a fucking jump shot, bro. This kid is automatic, bro.
He's the next white boy splasher.
Yo, I was comparing him to like Steve Novak. Like, that dude is money.
Yeah.
He's like money,
What
bro.
team does he play for?
Who?
Boeheim's son.
Syracuse.
Come on, Randy.
Come on, dude. That's a bad fucking question.
I'm just
bro.
making sure.
Come
dude.
on.
Making sure.
Yo, the question I asked was...
I'm making sure.
Yo, this is what I was asking to Leary and another friend of the pod last week. I was like, is the kid on scholarship? I was like, are they stealing an extra scholarship by like not having...
Which I think is
making
ridiculous.
But they didn't. He's on scholarship, which is surprising to me.
I think it's
Or
ridiculous.
should
right.
make his dad fucking pay for it. His dad got enough money.
Yo, another
And
team...
warrants.
Yo, here's another good game. Wow. UConn against Maryland.
Very tough game. I'm taking UConn, which I feel like the majority of people are.
UConn's favored, by the way.
Right.
Which I think is a little... I think it should be like a pick'em.
UConn's got the best player on the floor.
Yeah. What's his name? Book Knight, right?
Knight. Yep.
Yeah. Book
Lottery
Knight.
pick.
You know who's a team that I liked? Oh, that's a tough first game even. So I really like Purdue. I think Purdue is actually really fucking good. But the North Texas is no slouch. Like
Purdue is the biggest team in the NCAA height wise.
Yo, they
ton
got
of size.
They got that 7'4" kid.
Ton. They always have a ton of size.
Holy shit.
Who's another team that I was just thinking of? Oh, Cade Cunningham, Oklahoma State.
Love him.
Yo,
love
Cade
him.
Cunningham is gonna be the #1 pick in the draft next year. He is like, who would you even compare him
Oklahoma
to?
State.
Bro, he's like a walking like triple double when he gets to the NBA. That kid can do it all, and he's like 6'8", right? How tall is he? He's like,
I'd say he's around 6'7" or so.
yo,
Yes,
he
6'6",
is
6'7".
a stud. This kid. He single-handed. Did they? No, they lost in a championship, but he beat Baylor.
Yep.
He had some big wins.
You know what's funny? When I look at from a gambling aspect, when I look at these games, the only game that I'm for sure, well, there's two games I really like, and they're in the first four. I mean, how weird is that? I like the Rutgers game. I think they are favored for a good reason. I think they are the right pick. I think they will beat Clemson. But yeah, I mean, I like Wichita State, which the line has moved completely away from liking Wichita State. Do not care. And I like Michigan State, and the line has moved in Michigan State. In Michigan
so that
State's
one
favor.
moved in your favor.
Yeah.
But here's my one question that I asked you, because Clemson, like, their best player is the big man, right?
He's sort of like a point forward, Sims.
So
He can attack the lane.
this is my thing. Rutgers is known for like being good defensively, right? And then they have that one kid Baker, who's supposed to be pretty good.
They don't rebound great.
But that was the question I asked.
That's a problem.
Is Rutgers a good rebounding team? Because from what I know, and you disagreed with me, was that Clemson is like a good. They were known at least last year.
Put
for
it this
being a
way:
good
I
rebounding
have
team.
not watched a ton of Clemson. I know a little bit about them. The only Clemson game I could say I watched was the ACC tournament game with Miami versus Clemson, and Miami won the game because they absolutely dominated Clemson on the boards. And that's not a tournament team, Miami.
Yo, I'm gonna give you. We're bouncing all over the place.
How could you not? It's
But
March
yo,
Madness.
that's why I
Yeah,
love
it's
March
true.
Madness. Yo,
It's okay.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I watched both of these teams this past weekend. Number one, I thought Colorado fucking stunk. I loved.
Did you just watch the Oregon State game? Is that all you saw?
That was the only one. I
Oh,
saw.
come, that's not fair. They've won 8 of their last 9, and they're the best free throw shooting team in the tournament.
Yeah, but did you see them at the line against Oregon
I'm
State?
absolutely
They
taking
suck.
Colorado. I know
Okay, but
everyone's
listen,
going to
but
be on Georgetown.
you weren't gonna let me finish my point. The question is, did Georgetown run out of steam because they just fucking gave it their fucking all to even get to the tournament? So they may run out of steam here. So you're right. The sharp, if you're thinking like a sharp gambler, the entire world is gonna take Georgetown and Patrick Ewing. I don't know. I was not impressed with Colorado at all, and they fucked me big time last weekend. So I'm gonna.
They fucked me.
Randy, what are you
Yes.
thinking for college basketball? As the guy who hasn't really watched much college hoops this year,
Oh, bro, it's simple.
What do you
dude.
like?
I got fucking 8 teams out there that I want them. Baylor's my #1 pick right now, so I drawed the luck. my little tournament bracket that we do.
Mm-hmm.
And Baylor came out as my number 1 seed, and I expect Baylor to go deep. I do like let's see. I tell you the people I think I have a shot with on my teams.
Illinois is a 1 seed too.
A 1 seed, yeah. Illinois was a 1 seed.
So it's Michigan, Illinois, Baylor.
What do we think about Arkansas? That's
They're
what
good.
I wanted to know. I have no clue about them.
Arkansas was
Arkansas, they're playing Colgate, so Arkansas is one of the fastest paced teams in college basketball. They're also playing, and I know Colgate is low major, mid major, low major.
Patriot League.
Patriot League team.
Yeah.
And the Patriot League played a really weird schedule this year where they split the division up where you were only playing 3 other teams.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was very weird what they did with the COVID thing. But what I will say is Colgate absolutely ran the floor with the division. Obviously, they're 14-1. And Colgate's pace of play, through the roof.
Oh, it's fast.
Through the roof, dude.
Oh, so
very
that's
fast.
gonna be a fucking up and
firepower game. And a lot of people are taking Colgate +9 in that game. I don't know what these games are so hard to pick.
If I remember correctly.
I love all these games are on Friday.
Friday and Saturday. And then round of 32 is Sunday and Monday.
That's fucking great, dude. Because they usually did it like in the middle of the week.
Yeah, it usually starts tonight.
Yeah.
With the first 4, they would do 2 games tonight, 2 games Wednesday, and then start Thursday. So Thursday, you got a plethora of 4 big games. I'll be at Buffalo Wild Wings. Let me know.
Oh, dude. I would love to go to the B-Dubs, dude. Yo, what was I about to fucking say? Oh, I remember because there's always like a few times a year where you bet like a fucking random game at like 10:30 in the morning. And I think the one I did...
I made a bad bet yesterday, but go ahead.
Did you?
Yeah, I made a bad one.
Okay,
go before.
But I'll just say this real quickly.
When you got in.
Colgate, I remember they're like a veteran group, if I remember correctly. So they're, again, a bunch of guys that have played together and fucking...
Usually those teams that win their conference is veteran groups.
Yeah, I agree. What was your bet, though?
Bad bet last night, boys.
What did you do?
No.
I saw the Knicks were up big.
Oh, did you bet them on the money line or something?
No, the fourth quarter, I saw them coming back, dude. So I'm like, well, I really want them to win, but I know it's not going to happen. So I bet the money line on the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, on the Nets?
Plus 900. I put $50 on it.
Plus 900 on the Nets?
On the Nets money line.
On the Knicks.
On the Nets money line in the fourth quarter.
Wait, what?
I thought they were going to
it was a fourth quarter
bet. Fourth quarter money line, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's such a stupid... That's bad.
That's a dumb bet.
I thought they were going to smoke them. I thought they were going to, like be scared that the Knicks was giving them competition. I thought they were going to beat them up. I really thought...
No, it's the NBA. They always let the team back in the game a little bit.
And then when I was watching the game, I was like, fuck me. The Nets are holding the ball
at least you didn't,
every possession.
I hope you didn't do what a typical degenerate would do, is they would bet that Nets money line fourth quarter, see the Knicks coming back, be like, fuck, the Knicks are going to win the fucking game. Then bet the Knicks full game money line, and then lose both. That's just how it goes.
I was fucked.
Something Rocky would do.
Something Rocky would certainly do.
I was fucked.
Yo, you want to hear something funny? So I don't know if telling this story out loud will be as funny as the last one, but I'll still say it. So we're texting, this guy Rocky, and the guy is a terrible fucking gambler. Terrible. So he texts us right on Sunday. Sunday's like the bailout day. Like if you're getting beat all week, like you use Sunday as like try to come back.
Yeah.
So he texts us at the end at like 2 p.m. I think, right? And the first game ends Alabama, right? And he's like, I just won with Alabama large. Now I'm betting Illinois large. And he's like saying it like that. Now I bet Alabama large. Now I'm betting Illinois large. So we're watching the Illinois-Ohio State game, and it's back and forth.
In the second half. Well,
yeah.
Towards the end of the first half, they started to come back.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a rocking chair win.
Yeah. So in the beginning of the game, Illinois was killing them. Then Ohio State starts coming back, whatever. So then the end of the game comes, right? And it's like free throw time for basketball. And I text the chat where I'm like, yo, Rocky, like, I hope you bought some points.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got Illinois -5. All right. So what was the situation here? Illinois sunk 2 free throws to make it a 6-point lead. Now there's 2 seconds left in the game. You kind of figure that Ohio State's just going to dribble it out. Dude, the kid from Ohio State sprints up the court, launches a 3. Fucking drills it, dude.
Oh, my God.
The guy texted us immediately, like, I got -5, right? And then the kid hit the 3. We didn't hear from him again.
Dude.
Radio silence.
Fucking That's fucked up, dude. That's why I don't bet. I just really got an itch last night. And I thought I was gonna be a legend, and I got fucked. So.
Well, my Twitter's getting blown up here. All right. My picks. Taking Michigan State -2. I have a -1. I'm taking the -2. I'm taking Wichita State literally a minute before tip-off, so take that for face value, people. I am taking Rutgers -1.5. Probably take them on the money line at that point. And I am taking Texas over Abilene Christian. That line is currently at 8. So those are my 4 picks for the first round. And the key to success this weekend, boys, load up the points bet account with a ton of cash and bang, the live bet come back.
Dude, it looks like you guys are going to lose a lot of
It's going to be a terrible
money. This March Madness is also made to lose a lot of
But here's the deal. In March Madness, a team goes down, go bet them on the point spread. Get them at the live point spread, and they're going to come back. It's March Madness.
I would give you guys a lock. I don't care what the fucking spread is. Just bet Gonzaga. Whoever the fuck they play, they are going to beat them. If the spread is anything less than -40, bet them.
Oh my, come on, Joe.
Dude, Gonzaga is going to wipe the fucking floor with whoever they play in that first game. All right? I don't give a fuck what the spread is.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Dude.
I gave my 4. We got Texas. We got Rutgers. Oh, you can't bet Rutgers on FanDuel. Well, don't use FanDuel. What do you want? All right, and then Michigan State and Wichita State. So I gave you at least 3.
Wait, you could bet them in DraftKings though? Can you?
No, you can't bet any New Jersey teams. No.
Is that the fucking camera doing that? I hope not. All right, listen, you guys keep going. I'm gonna check the camera real quick. Make sure it's still going.
Yep, that's as professional as it gets.
Okay, I don't know what where we just ended off on. It's gonna be like a hard cut. Little camera difficulty, but it's all good. So okay, Leary just gave his picks. Yeah, Leary just gave his picks. Do you have any too? I'll give mine, but then
you know me.
Get one. I want one.
One pick?
Well, I do mine. I want you to find one.
Okay.
I think I only have one too. Okay, listen. I don't give a fuck about what Leary just said about San Diego State. They're not beating Syracuse. Okay, Syracuse is a tournament team. That's my team. It's a fan pick. I know, but they're gonna fucking win outright. I like that pick. Shit, man, I hate to say it, but I kind of like Wisconsin. So you should probably bet against both of those picks because they'll probably both lose. Ohio is going to be a popular pick against Virginia.
Okay.
Because Virginia's out with COVID, so they haven't really been practicing. Honestly, I don't know. It's all a crapshoot this weekend. I'm gonna try to be careful. Try. The key word is try.
Save money.
You know, this is my plan for this weekend. We got to hit Miller's. Get some zingers, Mountain Melts.
Oh yeah.
And watch a game or two. Oh, yeah. St. Patty's Day. That's why I'm rocking the St. Patty's shirt and whatnot.
That's why Leary is prepping tonight.
You know, I'm not a big St. Patrick's Day guy.
Really?
You know, how about I tell you this?
Are you a fucking racist?
How about this?
You're going to piss off Rocco and Most Blind. You're going to piss off Most Blind.
Well, I do that every day in the group me chat. But no, I'm going to piss off any Irish white guy listening here. Dude, I think Ireland stinks, dude.
Oh, dude, okay.
I'm an Irish. I'm all Irish. Whoa. I just, the place, it's always raining.
Watch your fucking mouth.
All right? The food, blah. I don't like Guinness.
I don't know why, just like.
You know, like, that's just my opinion, man.
I'm not going to defend the food. I'm big on Italian food.
It's so much better.
Absolutely. But, I mean, Ireland's like a vibe. It's like a vibe, though.
Why? I hate the rain. I absolutely hate the rain.
But it's just the vibe of like drinking and just fuck. I don't know.
Maybe wearing a sweater's cool every once in a while. I don't really like to wear sweaters. I love the hot. I love when it's hot out. I love to wear cut up t-shirts. Look like a complete jerk off. You know?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
I hate the color green.
What's the holiday for the Italians? Do they throw a parade for the Italians?
I mean, technically it's Columbus Day, but that's now canceled.
Don't get me going with the Italian disrespect.
I'm just saying, if these Irish people shut down the day on one day, they're pretty popping, in my opinion.
Yeah, because
the whole world takes notice of the green.
But you have to also keep in mind that it's a drinking holiday, so anybody will fucking celebrate that.
Of course.
You know how many degenerates we got in this world, dude?
Of course. and the beer companies are pushing it. But I'm just saying, just think about
Tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
'Cause today's the 16th.
Happy birthday to Danny.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo,
And,
did you see that he just got hooked up with a PS5?
He did?
The same dude who got me mine got one for Danny.
No fucking way.
He got another one,
He
dude.
didn't fucking even text me.
He sent it in the group me.
Wait a minute. Don't we all know this guy? Isn't he a friend of the pod?
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want to put his name out because now people are gonna try to tag him like,
exactly.
yo, let me get a PS5.
I want one too.
And you know who'd be like that? A James Leary type of guy because he's still playing the whack box.
Or
No, I'm never getting off Xbox. You guys are total losers.
Okay, all right. You keep playing with the dumpster can of the Xbox, and you keep trying to find friends to play video games with. Because I know what you do over there. You just go online, talk shit, but you're not really gaming. You're not really enjoying it.
Play a ton of Madden. Ton.
Okay.
I just been playing.
Mediocre.
I've been playing some NHL and I've been getting smoked by the computer.
But MLB is coming soon.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
that.
the show. That's big.
Yeah.
Big for the pod.
Did you find a game that you were gonna pick?
Dude,
or no?
you know me, bro.
Just take a guess. Just close your eyes and pick one.
I fucking want my teams that I drafted to win. That's all I care. All I care about is Baylor, San Diego State. All I care about. I care about Arkansas. I care about fucking
Arkansas. I'm gonna
LSU.
tell you this.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
I don't want
That's
to
all
tell
I care
you.
about.
I don't want to say who's good or who's not because it's March Madness and you never know.
You never know. That's what's scary about this.
For
whole
all we
shit.
know, fucking Colgate will fucking hit a buzzer beater from half court.
I would never
and
bet March Madness because it's fucking crazy. It's insane, this tournament.
I'll tell you what, and you hit the nail on the head. A lot of people are gonna lose a lot of money this weekend.
A lot of fucking
betting
money.
every game and
A lot of fucking money, dude.
For instance, Rocky is gonna lose a lot of money this weekend.
Dude, it's just way too much fucking like back and forth shit. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what I love about this March Madness? It really gets my mind off of spring training baseball and just takes me. It's like an express train.
It's
opening day.
It's really the first weekend that's the best. It's Thursday, Friday,
but March,
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I know, but March Madness is still like it's still going on. And it's a distraction from spring training because right now we're hitting the spring training baseball like
the great
start the
where
season.
It's like whack,
you know what I mean?
Dom Smith hit a home run today.
He did.
Good.
Lindor hit a fucking bomb. The guy's phenomenal.
You're right though. It's a good time because March Madness ends when baseball is had already started.
Yes.
So it's a good
which I'm already
mix.
like March Madness out.
This is like a good time for sports kind of.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, because of March Madness.
Well, they're for everything like we're having fucking sports actually popping now with fans after the fucking COVID,
Hey, there's a good UFC fight in 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks. It's Francis Ngannou. You know Francis Ngannou? The big heavyweight that just throws
he
bombs.
smokes people.
Yeah, he's fighting Stipe, the guy who beat up Cormier over the summer. So that should be a good fight.
So should we fucking apologize to people now? I didn't want to do this, but we should now do our monologue at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And do this whole backwards.
So it's funny that you brought that up too, because I was walking and I saw a guy that I coach with who follows us and shit, and he yells my name. He's like, "Yo, Lappy, I gotta what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you say I gotta pick something. I don't know. Basically, I got something.
I got a gripe with you.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like
A bone to pick with you.
Oh,
yeah, that's
go.
what he
There you
that's
go.
exactly
There
what
you
he
go.
said. Dude, I'm tired.
What's wrong with you?
I'm tired. He said I got a bone to pick with you. I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah. Pause. Bone a pick. That's pretty gay. But
Yeah.
anyway, go ahead.
He's like, I'm like, what did I do? And then he's like, dude, they didn't fight. They didn't actually fight.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
I got that too.
Yeah.
I got that too.
But then he started laughing, dude. So people thought I thought we were gonna get more backlash than we did. People thought it was funny though. I think
they thought it was funny, some
Yeah.
But they
people
were
upset.
hoodwinked. They were
Some
bamboozled.
people were upset.
They were
trolled.
led astray.
That they didn't see a fight, and honestly, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed at our fans for wanting us to fight. You guys should have hit us up and be like, "Don't do this. These guys cannot fight. This is not. I don't want to see this. What about their health, their physical? 'Cause
here's the other question I had for them too.
Where's our sorry?
Yeah, there's the other
where's
question.
our,
I was like, I was
fair.
like, where are these guys going to fight? Are we gonna go in somebody's parents' backyard and put on boxing gloves and fucking look like losers?
Yep.
You know, like, no, dude. Are we gonna rent out a fucking Elks Hall?
Dude, it's as childish as if somebody told you to get a trampoline, tell a bunch of people you're gonna have a wrestling match on a trampoline, light things on fire, you're just doing stupid stuff like that.
You know what I was reminded of? Dude, Pat got fucking iced tea dumped on him.
Dumped on his face.
While he was a sophomore in college.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, there was like, how many people went to that shit?
A lot of people.
Dude, it was over 100 people there.
Leary threw my hat in the air. Destroyed it.
That was a good show. That was a good
my
time.
Rangers
Well,
hat.
I mean, I'm a professional promoter.
But you know what I was thinking about, Leary, and this always crosses my mind. Mostly like once a month. How the fuck did nobody call the cops on us?
Yo,
We shut down the block.
That was quite interesting,
right? Like it was crazy. Like we made a ruckus. Like that wasn't no fucking.
There were some guys.
When it's meant to be, it's meant to be, pal.
It was phenomenal, and the best line after that was we went to our Met Leagues summer game, and Pat texted me and Joe and goes like, "Yo, what is it?"
He said, "Yo, I'm on my way to pick you up."
yeah. There you go.
I was like, I remember I was reading you the text. Like, I'm like, what is this guy talking about? He's like, I'm picking you up. He's like, and then what did he say? He's like, we're moving to fucking Delaware.
He's like, we gotta go WrestlePalooza. Just hit YouTube.
Yes, he said we gotta get out of town or some shit. We gotta disappear. Or some shit.
But I just remember the positivity of Larry. Like, bros, we're coming up from this. This is it. Take flight.
What I did there,
it was amazing. It was epic.
Yo, it was good. The promos beforehand were good. The back and forth was good.
It should go down in Bergenfield history, just like this March 13th.
Yo, I'll tell you what, too.
It should go down in history.
The night before, right? Me and Leary are at this fucking bar drinking, right? And we see a random guy that we haven't seen in a while, right? And I'm like, yo, like, what's up, man? How you been? And the guy's like, good. And then instead of saying, like, how you been? How's everything? He goes, who's winning tomorrow night? I'm like, hold up, you know about this?
Yeah. You should have asked him, like, who's the bookie running the fight? Like,
and then Francesca did a whole hour on
it. Dude, and then, and then that's when Leary told me, and we were a few drinks deep at the time. He's like, there's going to be a lot of fucking people tuning in tomorrow. And I was like, holy shit, but you were right.
I thanked the 100 viewers that showed up.
No, there was more.
There was more? How much?
Dude, so before the first 24, it was like the first 12 hours, there was 150 views. Now, compare that to what we get on a normal episode. Dude, that's over like... I'm terrible with math. I'm sorry.
So thank you to the 150 viewers. However, as much as I appreciate the views and everything... I wouldn't have put my two co-host friends in the ring for 150 viewers. You gotta give me 50K, people.
I mean, listen, I'll even say this. When I first had the idea was all driven off of making our YouTube page grow just building something that people could look forward to. And I thought we did a good job of doing that. I thought it was
great, and you guys enjoyed it, so don't front.
But the ideas like went through my mind early on, and then when I really thought about it, I was like, "There's no way." And you were adamantly like, "No," like you said, "No." Randy. I'll give him that. He was the one that told me all along.
I nipped that shit right in the bud. You guys could be mad at me. Tag me on Instagram.
It's funny. I think about it like my life goal was to get on the episode of Jackass, and now that I'm getting older and everything, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna be a school teacher and kind of give it a break.
yeah. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It just
somewhere in the middle.
I wouldn't have put the boys through that.
And I said this, I think, to Randy. I was like, yo, the fun part. I mean, the actual fight I thought was funny because one, it was fake, it wasn't real. Yeah. And two, the commentary I thought was funny. Like, we kind of built a storyline into the commentary. Yeah. But I said, like, the build-up was the fun part, not really the actual fight. The build-up was what I thought made it funny.
You know what did give me the itch to do, though? To actually build up a real fight.
Yeah. So, like
between two professional fighters, not fucking our boys, street fighting. That's what I wanted to do, like, two professional fighters. So, maybe we could get that,
So, yeah, I think that was one thing we said, though. Like, yo, if you guys want to have a fight, hit us up. We could do the whole promo. I don't know if I'd do it for free,
Yeah.
But,
that was a free estimate.
Yeah,
That one was a free estimate.
I hope both fighters are enjoying their vacation time in Antigua.
No. We gave them the day off today because we were like, dude, we don't know if we're gonna have an angry mob in front of the FriedGuys.
We protect
studios.
our own.
Yeah,
and they threw me in the wolves.
Yeah. So exactly, we're gonna throw Leary in the wolves.
Thank you, Leary, for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm really tired and I want to go to sleep, so we're gonna finish it off there.
Let's go.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate the 150 plus viewers.
Hopefully we get more than 150 on this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Peace.